Why states are making it harder to save money with solar panels is a story that begins with big government and ends with our individual power choices. Over the past decade, the federal tax credit for solar, which helped make panels affordable, fell away after the Trump administration lifted it last year. But that was only the opening act. More than one-third of U.S. states have altered the rules that let utilities pay homeowners less for the energy they send back to the grid. The change may shave hundreds or even thousands of dollars off a homeowner's annual savings and has made the move to solar a less tempting investment. The math behind the problem is simple, even if the political and economic reasons are not. Solar panels produce the majority of their power in the heat of the day, while homes use electricity all hours of the day, often reaching a peak when the air conditioner kicks in during the hottest part of the afternoon and staying high into the evening. In many places, there is an overlap between peaks in generation and peaks in demand. During that overlap, a home is producing its own power for free. The excess energy produced is fed back to the grid. How the utility values that feed in is where the crucial difference lies. Where the state still uses net metering, the extra kilowatt hour you send to the utility is credited at the same rate you pay for electricity, somewhere between 10 to 30 cents a kilowatt hour in the United States. Under net billing, the rates are lower, sometimes just 2 to 10 cents per kilowatt hour. Arkansas, for example, switched from net metering to net billing in 2024, dropping the value of proud extra electricity from about 12 cents to closer to 3 cents. Existing solar owners were grandfathered into the older system. But anyone installing new panels on a home in Arkansas now receives a competition lower for the energy that is sent back. In a hypothetical Arkansan home that uses about 13,000 kilowatt hours in a year and has an 8.8 kilowatt south-facing array, the difference between the two systems can amount to a sizable amount on the bottom line. Utilities have been rallying to move away from net metering and back toward net billing for many years. The states where this shift has occurred range from California to the south, and the move is often driven by the utilities' desire to recoup infrastructure costs or rethink the economics of renewables. Some states have enacted complete bans on net metering, while others let regulators approve specific utilities to shift. Even in places where net metering has been left in place, added fees or altered rules thin the savings. The industry or the world is a fine mesh of politics, economics, and technology. The total change in the value per kilowatt hour, the way utilities are reimbursing homeowners, and the net meter rate are all complicated but ultimately affect the same bill. The net impact on a homeowner's wallet is significant. The difference in a calendar year can be few hundred to over $1,000. The effect is not limited to new homeowners. Existing owners who install an extra array when the mirror rates have fallen see their savings shrink. Economists predict slower home-built solar growth as the new savings curve flattens. Those of us in the industry now must grapple with a new bioelectric electricity reality. More than ever, we're watching regulatory desks, policy token changes, and the real numbers that households care about. The changes to the grid are subtle but produce large impacts. The good moment is that the discussion is taking place, and the conversation was just beginning in 202 administrators' time. The story may strengthen the push for home batteries, or for seeing solar as part of a smarter home that compartments energy differently. But whatever it looks like, it matters because everyday people making their homes more energy independent are dealing with the practical reality that the price of giving energy to the grid has plummeted. The policy shifts will ripple out to more alternative models. That's what the story really is about. Your choice, the rules, and the grid are all right in. That's the end. Thanks for listening. Bye now.